Welcome back. It's Random Thoughts. I fucked up.
THOTS. All right. So the number one issue that's going on right now, obviously, is COVID-19, coronavirus. This is affecting a lot of people nationwide, worldwide, and it's actually affecting us, which is why we're doing this podcast, because we ain't got no job. I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that, bro, Tindo. So it's affected us by us being laid off. I actually got the call this morning that I was going to be laid off, and yeah, I could file for unemployment, but me putting in the hours that I put in, especially us just moving out here, it was kind of hard for me to take that news, and I can't imagine all the other people who are dealing with this. What do you have to say?
And then our other roommate also got laid off. One of the things that I'm really frustrated about is that, they're freezing all this stuff like our jobs, our income, our toilet paper, but they're not freezing our bills is the main thing.
Yeah, we still have to pay bills, which...
Nothing has slowed down.
Let's be honest. That's going to be the one who cripples all of us, right? Not just me, not just him, you also. We want to say just be safe out there, and we know things like Amazon's hiring, Aldi, of course, all these, packaging places, all that, they're hiring. And if you need a job and it's dire, you can go ahead and get a job there.
Or you can start a YouTube channel like us.
Whichever one works.
It's really gonna hurt the economy of the entire world a whole lot. When people are scared, they're not gonna buy, and when people are buying, that's whenever governments have to essentially print more money to provide to the people and the businesses that are losing out. And at least the United States government, they've given out $700 billion in liquidity, which pretty much what that is just it's liquid money for businesses to spend, so they're not as affected by all this, because people are not going out. Lots of places, as you know, are shut down. Bars, restaurants, theme parks, all that stuff it's done right now. So people are scared. They're not going to go out and spend a lot of money, and businesses are going to suffer, and that trickles down to people like us.
People like us, the working citizen who slave maybe 60 hours a week, just to see a measly paycheck. And, we're tired of it. That's why we started this channel, and we're going to only go up from here. But we're here to help you, listen to us, follow the current news. We're all here for you,
they're quarantined just like we are.
Let's talk about it. How, I should say, did the government get all this money? That they're able to send us checks in the mail. Where did that come from?
Well, they're the ones making it, right?
If we're in debt, though.
I don't know.
Exactly. You're not a politician. I wouldn't expect you to know. I'm kind of asking the politician watching us.
Yeah, because everyone's a politician today.
If you didn't vote, pardon my French, you're gay. Okay, probably shouldn't have said
probably
that.
Gonna cut that one out post-production.
If you didn't vote, I hate you.
Your mom's a hoe.
And he hates you. And we both hate you together. So that means two people hate you out of this world. Let's do the math. 2, that's it.
Some of the bigger shutdowns that we've seen are going to be, honestly for me, Disney World. We live out here in Orlando right now, and Disney brings a lot of business out here.
Tell me about it. If you
everything.
walk 5 miles down every single road, you'll probably see 10 Disney gift shops. It's almost absurd how many gift shops they have, But hey, Disney's a company just like we're trying to be a company, you know? And also, shout out to IPAs. You know, this is our beer of choice. We only drink those because, you know, the point of drinking is to get drunk, right?
And why are you going to drink 16 baby beers? I have to pee 17 times.
A Bud Light.
Why not just drink and get drunk? You know, the way God intended.
Exactly.
It wouldn't have invented alcohol.
But
if he had known that we were going to create Bud Light out of it.
While we are on the subject, we need to practice, you know, washing your hands. Please, if you leave the restroom, wash your hands. It is dire that you should be doing that in the first place.
I honestly think it's kind of horrible that it took something like this.
For people to wash their hands, that's crazy. That's very crazy.
I thought people were doing it all the time, but honestly, go to a bathroom in public.
There's actually...
someone just leave out the door without touching a sink.
Oh, it's disgusting. There's actually a tweet by Kodak Black 2 years ago or something, I don't know how long ago, that said, real N-words don't wash their hands after they pee.
Isn't he in jail now?
I guess he's not a real N-word.
I guess not. So that should tell you.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands or go to jail.
Wash your hands or go to jail.
That's what he gets for looking like Lisa Simpson.
It's what he gets. Man, we could go on for days about what people, you know, should get and shouldn't get. And, you know, all we're telling you to do is just to wash your hands, please. You know, just don't go around licking poles. You see that Twitter video of the little girl licking the pole? I don't know if that happened now or back then. Whenever it happened, it shouldn't have happened.
That's disgusting.
It shouldn't have happened.
That's disgusting.
It's not cool.
It's like that scene in Elf when he was picking the gum off the subway rails.
That's disgusting.
Yes. I mean, that's probably a little bit worse.
That's a lot worse, actually.
Probably.
To be honest, other people chewed that gum. And, oh, man. Could you imagine eating chewed gum already? Like, imagine opening an Orbit package and it's already chewed and you have to chew it some more.
It sounds like a hell. Sounds like hell. Don't want to go there. Some other safe practices. Social distancing in this time. Do what we're doing. Stay inside. Start a YouTube channel. Paint a picture. Cook a meal. Drink some beer.
By all means, grab the Jergens. You know where I'm getting at. Please stay inside.
Yeah, we see you guys going on vacation for spring break. Partying. Crowding up a beach. You're going to get the fish sick, and they don't deserve that.
Fish don't deserve that. Fish are friends.
And food. Friends and food. Do you like fish sticks?
Yes.
Then you're a gay fish. All right. Moving on to this next topic. Robinhood, the famous trading app, has shut down. Now, for people like me who don't trade, this really doesn't affect me that much. But for our friend here, that is kind of a big deal.
That is not just kind of a big deal. It is a big deal. In the most important time that we as traders could possibly be trading is when markets are selling off. The app shuts down. That means we can't buy or sell. But if you had an investment that was already placed in, you either lost money or you gained a lot of money. I was on the end where I lost money because I couldn't open my app to sell. That I didn't want the stock anymore because I seen it was going down. I don't know who we need to talk to. If I need to talk to a Robinhood CEO, I emailed them. They hit me back saying it's a whole lot of words that it's just too much big of words. That basically tells you, in the end, we're sorry you got fucked. Good luck. And, you know, for traders like me, it's just incredible that this would happen. How does a company with so much money just shut down as an app? That doesn't, you know, everything isn't adding up. It's just being weird right now. And, you know, it's just one of the things that I think comes with this, you know, the coronavirus, and with us trying to become the next step in our lives, I feel like this is bringing us down, and hurting us, because we're just trying to all be better, and that's the key.
So businesses, their stock is going down. If you were trading right now, what would this be a good? What would your options be?
Oh man, Walmart. If you want to buy into a stock, Walmart. You see everybody going to buy toilet paper for some reason. I don't even know why they're buying toilet paper. We walked into Aldi yesterday. All of the toilet paper is gone.
What is up with that?
But yet there's still meat on the shelves.
Hold on. We're gonna sidetrack from Robin Hood for just a freaking second.
Okay.
Why are people buying toilet paper? First off, your ass ain't running. It's your nose that's running.
Exactly.
So buy some tissues. We should be running out of Kleenex, not Angel Soft. All right. I don't want to have to get to the point where I have to shower every time I poop.
You weren't doing that anyway?
No.
Oh.
You were?
No.
Okay. Regardless, we're about to be out of toilet paper, and I don't know what
I
we're gonna
think
do.
we are out of toilet paper.
I was-
There's no toilet paper in most of the stores that you go into.
I was looking on Amazon to find toilet paper, and I found 6 rolls of toilet paper for $30. People are charging $5 a roll for toilet paper now.
Was it Charmin Ultra?
It was no name brand. It was a stock photo of toilet paper, and it was a recommended. It was like the promoted product that they had.
Wow.
Yes.
They're not even promoting the.
Not even like promoting a brand.
They're not
It
even
was
promoting
just-
the Amazon Alexa anymore.
Yeah, you can't wipe your ass with an Alexa. I mean, I guess you can if you're brave enough, but
It probably hurt.
probably wouldn't feel as good as doing it with Cottonelle or Charmin, which you can't get. It might be cheaper to buy an Alexa. to
You
wipe
know,
your ass with.
we're gonna rank toilet paper. Where do you go? I go Charmin Ultra is the go-to toilet paper to gut. What about you?
That's the one with the bear on the label, right?
It's the one with the bear on the label.
Yeah, man. I gotta say, that's the stuff. That is the stuff.
You know, once you go Charmin, you never become Darwin.
Whatever that means.
Dead. Because Darwin is dead.
Darwinism. Yeah,
He's
because
dead.
he's a dead man.
Yes, he's a dead man.
That's a good point.
Yeah. He didn't use Charmin.
No.
He used. What did they use back in the time?
Leaf? I don't know.
That's-
Did they even wipe back then? What did they use? They use cloth? Who had to wash that stuff? What, did you
Did
just
they
give
have
your dirty
washers back then?
They have washboards, right? Like,
Oh, that's disgusting.
so what, did you like use a rag on your hiney and then pass it on to mom, and mom's like, here you go, it's ready to be used.
Every morning? Is that how that worked?
Maybe every Wednesday. Every
That's
other morning.
even more disgusting. If we actually want to talk about something, you know, we should talk about the living conditions back in the 19, whatevers. They were tragic. I mean,
Yeah, really, up until the last 100 years, people weren't comfortable.
your cars could only go, 20 miles an hour? That's stupid. You might as well walk.
For real.
You'll get there around the same time.
I mean, at least gas was probably cheap.
That's a good point.
I honestly would have just taken a horse. Horses are so much cooler than cars.
Not back in the 1920s when you could smoke a cigarette after every single speech you did,
That's true. That's true. You would just smoke.
Just to smoke.
You'd smoke to wash down the cocaine.
You would whoa.
No, back then cocaine was. They recommended giving your baby drugs until it stopped crying. You would drug your baby until it shut up.
And then you wonder why your baby
Now you
becomes
do.
a drug addict.
Those were the boomers.
Oh, man.
Those were the boomers. Investigate the boomers.
Investigate 311.
Shouldn't be stealing other people's jokes. All right, moving on. Going back to Robin Hood, though. Yeah, so this is obviously hurting a lot of people.
This is hurting too many people. And I just want to say out there for all the traders, hey, man, you guys are still doing good. Look to find something else. everybody's different. What I'm using is not going to be what you're using, or it might be. However, though, explore other options. There's many out there. There's many of them that will love to take your money and make your money make money, for you, because ultimately the goal is to not trade your time for money. It's so you can make money and it keeps making money, and that's what we're getting at. But time for some exciting news. There's new games that are coming out, consoles. We have a whole lot of stuff coming out, and we're super excited about that. I know he's super excited about Animal Crossing. That's going to be a game that comes out. When does it come out?
It comes out March 20th, which for us is tomorrow. Animal Crossing is a game I've been really looking forward to. I almost bought a Switch exclusively for this game. I pretty much bought a Switch so I could play Stardew Valley on the go, which is a fantastic video game. If you haven't played Stardew Valley and you're into slice of life games, I would definitely recommend it. It is adorable, and you can run it on a dinosaur PC. It's very fun. Anyway, Animal Crossing, this new one, New Horizons, is all about getting on an island and pretty much starting from scratch. And it has all of the adorable characters that we're familiar with. I'm really excited to get back into playing Animal Crossing because I haven't really played since the Nintendo 64.
That's a long time.
Actually, the GameCube. No, I played it on the GameCube. And I thought it was fascinating that I could play, by myself. And then once I hopped off, my friends could get on and they could play on that same console and it would be the same village. I just thought that was really cool. And I've been looking forward to doing that here by brainwashing you and getting you into Animal Crossing, which is probably impossible.
I'm not even going to lie. I wasn't the type to play Stardew Valley, and I watch him play. It's almost very, very pleasing. I'm a sports game fanatic. 2K, Madden, I love playing. I actually can't wait for MLB The Show to come out. That's gonna be,
which is going to be a 2021 thing for Xbox as well.
That's going to be amazing when it comes out. I have to say, I'm waiting for those games. But Stardew Valley was one of those games I watch him play, and I'll find myself playing if I need to relax. Because God knows 2K just sometimes get under your skin.
And that's the truth.
When you're wide open for a three and your player's a 3-point specialist, and somehow you miss.
I just don't understand.
You don't understand. I actually play the game. I run pick and rolls. I run pick and rolls. I run fast break offense, and then whenever I'm down by 2 and I'm open for a 3 and I miss the 3, I'm confused. Why?
I feel like it's a conspiracy. I feel like 2K wants you to buy VC to get your player better. So they do that.
Why, 2K? Why?
That's really all that it is now. A lot of these sports games, all they are is just profit, money, printing machines.
Yeah, because
with their online game modes.
Most of the people who are 99s are what, 10-year-old kids?
Yeah, people that got mom's credit card.
Exactly.
And mom just could not be asked with actually raising a child. So she's like, here, buy your V-Bucks, buy your VC, go buy your cards for your ultimate team on Madden.
And they're 99, rolling on the ground at the park, while I'm trying to really play defense because my player's a 67. Doesn't make any sense to me.
And I get threed by some white dude with an afro and neon clothes, and I'm like, this is a joke. This is a joke. This game is a joke. And I feel like it really does affect other parts of these games.
It does.
Like, for instance, the Madden franchise mode. And they kind of went with this, weird career mode for their superstar mode. It's not nearly as in-depth as it used to be.
It's not.
Once you finish your campaign, you don't feel like you're playing as an NFL quarterback. You're just playing Madden.
You don't feel like you're playing for something, Back then it used to be whenever you would finish that campaign, you now have a legacy to keep, You want your player to retire with maybe 5 championships if you're that good, And they steered away from it, and 2K's doing a really, really good job on it, bringing the whole experience together. But it's just, if I could say one thing, I would say Madden needs to work on it.
Madden needs a lot of work.
Madden, please, from a guy who loves football. From a guy who loves football, from a guy who plays this game on my free time, can you please work on it? Please. That's all I ask. I don't ask for anything else. Maybe you should take that, X Factor thing off, because there's no way I'm Drew Brees dropping back and the defensive end, whoever it is on X Factor, and he sacks me 7 times in a game. It's impossible. It doesn't happen in real life.
That doesn't happen in real life.
So
I don't care who you are.
Literally, they're gonna start. They will start double teaming you. Like, I don't know if that's something you have to do in the game, and if it is, that's too many buttons. Okay, I want to press hut, drop back, give it either to my running back or my big time receiver. You're messing with me, man.
And I feel like with Madden, something that they've really taken away from, you used to be able to do interviews. You used to be able to hire an agent. You used to be able, to request trades. But it's literally you just play your position and you shut the heck up and you go back to the main menu.
It's almost like that thing that lady said. When they were talking about the the NBA, and she was like, shut up and dribble or something like that. That's almost what you feel like when you're playing Madden. Shut up and run the ball. It's like,
it's like if it took all the fun parts about being a pro athlete out, because we've all played football in middle school and high school. You know what it's like to play football.
It was pretty exciting.
And yeah, that's cool. It's fun to make a big catch. But whenever you don't get to go after the game and get interviewed, and the people in the game ask you how you feel about it, you don't get to either showboat, or you don't get to be humble, you don't get to prop your teammates, you don't get to do any of that stuff. It's like, what is the point of this game mode?
There is no
all you have to do, if you want to emulate that, is just change players before the snap.
Literally.
And then that's it. Then boom, you're doing the be a superstar mode, and it's trash. And the campaign is kind of, I'm going to say it's kind of lame.
At this point, I'm a Madden player, sports player on the game, but I'd rather play Animal Crossing than Madden. Sorry, Madden.
Yeah, Madden, you've destroyed what Madden used to be.
2K, you're doing a phenomenal job. Just don't let me miss open threes if I'm a 3-point specialist. It don't make sense. That's all I say.
All right, moving on. We have new consoles coming out, and the specs were just released. I'm no expert on hardware, GPU, clocking. I don't know anything about that. But I know that when I looked, the general consensus online was that the new Xbox was going to have better specifications than the new PlayStation, which is kind of a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Because now they're saying that they only worked on Gears of War 5 for a couple weeks, and now they can run it at 100 frames per second. Which is crazy. Nuts.
That's crazy.
That's nuts. I mean, 60 frames per second was revolutionary. We don't even get all games at 60 on the Xbox One, And the fact that they're doing all games backwards compatible on the Xbox is great. The only thing I'm really worried about is the exclusive games.
What do you think that's going to consist of? Are we going to get...
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Am I going to be able to get Call of Duty Modern Warfare?
Well, back in the day, you could have gotten, I guess, all the DLCs first if you played on Xbox, but now that's switched over to PlayStation. I don't know if they still do that. I haven't played Call of Duty in a while. But I know that PlayStation has exclusives like The Last of Us, like Uncharted, God of War, and, like God of War recently had a really good game that came out. And Xbox has Gears of War, which has had 150 games, Halo, which has had 150 games. I want new games. I want new products.
Hire me if you have to. I'll create new games.
Yeah, I'll sit in a room and come out with ideas like nothing.
Clockwork. However, right now, if we want to talk about it, Xbox, PS4, and I'm sorry I said that. We have an Xbox. but it's like this, and it's disgusting. We're waiting for more. We're waiting for that Xbox. We're waiting for the new Xbox to come out and shut me up. Make me eat my words, you know? As Stewie would say, make me eat my shorts, you know? Or the
That's
Stewie
Bart. Bart Simpson. Yeah, wrong cartoon.
Damn it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Speaking of cartoons, Family Guy is better than The Simpsons.
Family Guy is more relevant right now than The Simpsons. But you have to look at the empire that The Simpsons has built. We would not have Family Guy without The Simpsons.
You're right.
The Simpsons, I don't even want to say they walked so Family Guy could run, because The Simpsons for a long time were the number one show.
Yeah.
You know, like no other TV show has been around that long. Even Friends eventually got canceled. The Simpsons, they are still making episodes in 2020. How? How are they still doing
it? Production?
Money? I don't know, but like I don't know a lot of people that watch it.
There's not a lot of people that watch The Simpsons, but there's people who binge watch Family Guy.
Family Guy is funny. I love Family Guy.
I love Family Guy.
I don't care what anyone says, how long that show's been around. That show's funny.
Well, that's another episode of Random Thoughts. I'm Ibrahim Okogo.
And I'm Damon Horton.
And we are signing off.